If you're shooting videos or photos and you see your photos look like bluish or yellowish, you might want to change that and you don't know how, this video is for you. In today's episode, we're going to explain everything about white balance. And by the end of this episode, you'll be able to set the right white balance and you will know why you set to a certain number. Welcome to episode 5 of the Ultimate Filmmaking and Videography course. This course is totally for free. It will always be on YouTube. There won't be any paywalls. You can send us a super thanks in the comment. I found out that this is open right now in my YouTube channel, so if you want to, but you're not obligated. Feel free to watch all the videos that we've uploaded before and subscribe to see the newer ones that we're going to upload. So what is white balance? White balance is telling your camera what white color is. So let's say there's a white background behind me. Let's imagine that this is white. This is the way that we tell the camera that this is white, so all the other colors will be presented in an accurate way. So let's say if we have a yellow tint and we want to fix it, we put any white thing in front of it and we see that it's yellowish. So all the other colors will have a yellow hue added to it. Another example, if we're shooting a wedding or a photo session and the bride looks bluish, she looks like an avatar, and we want to fix that, we fix it with white balance. Different light sources have different colors, and your eyes can correct that immediately, but your camera can't. So a sunlight in midday will look neutral, but when the clouds come in, it will look more bluish. A normal indoor tungsten bulb will look more yellowish. So if we want to fix all of these hues that are ruining our photos, we should set the right white balance. White balance is measured in Kelvin. Kelvin is a unit for heat. The scale can go from 2500 to 9000 Kelvin. A lower Kelvin number, let's say between 2500 to 3500, will give us a yellowish tint, while something around 6500 to 9000 will give us a bluish tint. Now, you might ask yourself, why is the higher heat giving us a bluer tint? Shouldn't it be the opposite? And this is the answer that I've been looking for years, and I got the answer for it. The Kelvin number on your camera is indicating how warm or cool your light source is, not how warm or cool your shot should be in your camera. So if we say it's 2500 Kelvin or 3500 Kelvin, that's telling the camera that this light source is cool. So we need to fix it by adding more yellow or orange. And when we tell the camera that this light is warm, it's 9000 Kelvin, we need more blue tint or more blue hue to add to the shot. That's why the Kelvin number on your camera doesn't indicate how warm or cool your shot will look. It indicates how warm or cool your light source is. This question, most photographers don't know why this happens, and if you know, you're one of the top tier photographers. So you can just go out there and tell the photographers that you suck. No, I'm kidding. This is just an information that nobody asks about, so it's good to know. Now, if you know that you're going to shoot in, let's say, a sunset condition, you know that you're going to set your white balance into the cooler side, which is 5000, 6000 Kelvin. And if you're going to shoot at night and there's a lot of street lights, you need to fix it by adding more cooler tones. This depends on the look that you want to achieve. If we shoot raw, we can fix white balance in post. We don't have to fix it in our cameras. But if we're shooting JPEGs in photos, or if we're shooting videos, we cannot fix it in post. Or it's going to be extremely hard to do, so it's better to fix it on set in your camera before your shoot. Now you might ask yourself, there is an auto white balance option in my camera. Why wouldn't I use it? Now these days, auto white balance is getting into like an AI chip to be processed and all of that kind of stuff. It's getting better, but it's not reliable, especially for video. It's going to be hard to move from one place to another, and it will just shift the white balance and you cannot just change it in the same shot. So I wouldn't recommend using auto white balance if you're shooting video. Some documentary filmmakers use it because they are going from an outside warm setting to an indoors, let's say bluish setting, or if they have a lot of RGB lights that are blue and they need to fix the white balance, they can do it. But I don't recommend using auto white balance in any settings, especially in weddings and events, because sometimes it will fix the color of the light, but it will break the color of the skin of our talent or of our model. So we don't want that, and I don't recommend using auto white balance. Now, there's an option in our cameras that can allow us to shoot a photo and set the white balance to it. In that setting, we use something called a gray card. Now I don't have it on me right now, but a gray card is gray colored, like a fabric thing that has an accurate gray color to set the white balance to. If you don't have it, there's a trick. If you have a Sony camera like me, you can use your body cap or your sensor cap to set the white balance to. You can see this gray color here. This is the gray color that we set the white balance to. And if you want to set the right white balance, you can just set it in front of your camera and set the white balance to this gray. If you do it, you will ensure that you have the accurate white balance in your shot. Of course, a gray card is the ultimate best option, but if you don't have it on you and you want to set the white balance, you don't know how, or you don't know if your eyes are accurate, or you want the best result, you can just use body or sensor cap on your camera. So to sum up, the Kelvin number that you have on your camera is not for how cool or warm your shot will look like. It's what Kelvin am I going to fix? Is it a cool color that I need to add some orange or yellow to, or is it a warmer color that I need to add some blue tint to? Now there's also a tint option in the white balance that can fix the green and magenta. This doesn't have anything to do with white balance. It's just fixing a tint. If you have it, let's say if there's a sunset and the sky looks, let's say, I don't know, purple, and the whole hue is purple and you need to fix it, you can add some green to it, or you can add some magenta or purple to your shot. You can also fix it in post. I wouldn't recommend playing with that unless it's a very, very, very ruined image that you can't just fix in post, and you know that you can't fix in post, or you're not skilled enough to fix in post. You can just fix it on your camera. I usually don't worry about that, but that's an information that you might want to know. Now, as I said before, if you want to fix it in post, you can shoot raw. But what is raw? Like, what is the setting raw that I'm talking about? If you want to know what raw, log, H.264 and H.265 is, we're going to discuss all of that in the next video. So subscribe to see that. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below if you have any questions or if you have any upcoming videos that you want us to make. And I'll see you in the next one.